when we have the work zone set up, you cannot be in the work zone. You understand?
This
you
is public space, man.
Google it. Google it.
I'm not going to Google nothing. It's not against the law.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. What law is that? What law?
We're going trespassing.
There's a law. There's a law.
Yes, there is.
What law? State the law. State the statute.
I just stated.
Statute.
Doesn't mean that you've committed a crime, but you do have to legally step out to talk to me. For my safety, that's the law. If you don't, you could go to jail for resisting law enforcement.
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, our channel explores public rights, responsibilities, and the complexities of recording in public spaces. Today, we're diving into a real-life encounter. Imagine you're taking photos of government buildings, totally legal, when law enforcement officers ask for your ID, citing security concerns. What do? Comply or stand your ground? In this video, we see three tense but insightful discussions between journalists and law enforcement. Balancing public rights and security measures, I have included the links to these awesome channels featured in the video description. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and share your thoughts with us.
What are you doing?
Doing all right, man.
Just walking across? Are you just walking across?
I don't answer questions. I don't take directives neither. Name and badge number, sir.
Exit the work zone. I'm going to give you one warning.
Name and badge number. Name and badge number.
I'm going to give you one warning.
Name and badge number.
Are you refusing to exit the work zone?
Name and badge number.
It's right here.
I can't read. Name and badge
Oh, you can't read? Creasy 6631. Exit the work zone. Exit the work zone.
Dude, what are you doing?
Exit the work zone.
What are you doing?
Exit the work zone. Get out of the work zone. So I do.
Arrest
This
me.
is yes, sir.
Me.
Criminal trespass because you're interfering with the work crew.
You can't.
Yes, sir. I can.
You cannot criminal trespass
Yes, sir, I can.
in a public place. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
sir. You can. This is the designated work zone. You need to leave.
Is it coned off? Is it taped off? Nah, I don't think so. Sorry, buddy.
Crosswalks up there.
Don't talk to me, dude. You're dismissed. Get out of here. Dismissed, dude.
Crosswalks
Dismissed.
over there, sir.
You're dismissed.
Crosswalks over there, sir.
Yeah. Cool. There's gonna be a complaint about you, tyrant. You don't know when to walk away. Stupid. So stupid. An idiot. Yeah, that's fine, dude. Now you're gonna show halfway what's going on, right? Did you start filming when I got here? What you gonna do about it, tyrant? Yeah, I didn't think so. Your name and badge number, sir? I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, hey, look, just be cool. Just don't get in the way of the workers, okay?
I'm not interrupting anything.
Look,
I'm not.
I'm not being in competition with you or anything like that. I'm like, look.
I don't want to talk to y'all guys. I don't want to talk to you guys. I don't need to get out of the work zone. You don't understand that. I don't need to.
Okay, look, when we have the work zone set up, you cannot be in the work zone. You understand?
This
you can
is
Google
public space, man.
Google it.
I'm not going to Google nothing. It's not against the law.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. What law is that? What law?
We're going trespassing.
There's a law. There's a law.
There is.
What law? State the law. State the statute.
I just
State
stated.
the statute, not to Google it.
Man, I just told you.
Get out of here, dude. You can't even.
Man, you don't even know your rights. You're trying to be all.
I don't know my rights.
No. Go.
I don't know my rights. You guys need to get educated more on rights than you actually do, man. I'm telling you. You can't. I can stay here all day long. That's fine. Damn, dude. You don't understand. No, you don't understand. You work for me. You work for us. You work for the people. Damn. And now you got all these guys. I'm not interfering in anybody. I'm letting them do their job.
posted. You need to exit. Sir? You were just warned that you're in the work zone. Signs have been posted. You need to exit.
Carrying of the public duties. You need to exit our work zone. Sir, I need you to go to the other side of the street.
Fine, huh? What'd she say? I'm good?
She didn't say anything. She's not a supervisor.
Oh, okay. You like getting directives? Seems like you do, man. Trying to kick me out of a public space. You got jokes, man. You got jokes. For real. You know why you can't do anything? Because there's a constitutionally protected activity, my friend. I have the right to film you.
I have the right to designate a point for you to do that.
Set the tape.
Constitutionally right
Set the
activity.
tape. Set the tape.
Huh?
Wait till they finish the photo mark.
Okay.
Why are you shaking your head? You got something to say?
I already said it.
You cannot be trespassed of a public place if you
Yes, sir,
have
you
not
can.
committed a crime.
Yes,
I have not committed a crime.
You already told him. You've been notified. You just identified it as a work zone.
Been notified.
By saying that, you identified it as a work zone.
It's not a law, dude.
No.
It's not a law. It's not a
You know
law.
this is the work zone?
It's not a law.
You know this is the work zone.
Where you said you had signs. Oh yeah?
And you were notified by the supervisor of the work group.
There's still you can't do shit, man. You still can't do the damn dick. You have.
Sir, we can't.
No, you can't, dude. You right now are a regular person just like me until I break the law. Then you can do something, but until I break the law, you can't. You're just another human being. You can't tell a man to do something. You can't tell another man that he has to move. This is America, my friend. We have the right to travel as we please. You got some education to learn, man. I could educate you if you want. See, these other cops, they don't even want to bother because they know that there's nothing you can do. I could be here all day long. And since you got the street blocked off, you might as well walk on the street.
Sir, you're allowed to film, but you need to film from over there.
Yeah, I don't take directives, dude.
Sir, you're interfering.
You're the only one that has an issue with it. Nobody else has an issue with it. Nobody else is talking.
I'm telling you, you can film, but
You
I'm
can tell
asking
me
you to film over
all
there.
you want, my friend. I don't take directives from. You feel empowered when you tell somebody to do something, right? Can't tell me shit. Free American right here, baby.
Hey, sir, we've never met before, so I'm Officer Pettis with APD. We're going to transition. We're going to transition this way in order for us to be able to. You can record, absolutely.
You don't have. I know.
We're happy to have you out here, but I don't want us to be confrontational. Does that make sense?
As long as you leave
So-
me alone, let me do my
Right,
thing.
right. So
we're
they
good.
have set up the official work site going this way, so you're not going to be allowed to be in that island.
Well,
okay.
we can cross that bridge when we go
Well,
there.
hopefully we won't have to.
I just
because I would like for you to get your documentation.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
I would like for you to get your documentation.
Yeah.
But I need to be able to focus on keeping the workers safe and not on you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
You should learn a lot from her, man.
So
she knows how to talk to people.
If you wanna be on this side, once we transition over, you're welcome to do that. You have an iPhone, you can do magic things with it. Okay. So we would like to transition over. Okay.
I'm getting back to work anyways.
I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you being so professional.
All right.
And you should have a talk with this guy and tell him not to make directives at people and treat people like regular people instead of yelling and screaming. You know, it's just his. It's just his ego.
I got it all on.
His whole situation boils down to a person exercising their right to record in public, which is totally protected under the First Amendment. They're standing their ground, but the officers don't seem to be on the same page about how to handle it. Here's the deal. The law says you can record in public spaces as long as you're not interfering with something like a police investigation or creating a safety hazard. The so-called work zone here seems pretty loosely defined. No tape, no clear signs, just officers telling the guy to leave. That's shaky ground legally. You can't trespass someone from a public area unless there's a legitimate reason, and just recording doesn't count. The officers could have handled this way better. Instead of barking orders and getting defensive, they could have calmly explained why they needed the guy to move, if they even had a valid reason. One officer did a good job trying to de-escalate by being respectful and professional, which is exactly how it should have been done from the start. From the citizen's side, yeah, they've got every right to stand there and record, but being confrontational doesn't help the situation. It's important to assert your rights, but you don't want to add fuel to the fire. At the end of the day, this is about balance. Cops need to know the law and respect people's rights, and citizens need to stay calm and firm without making things worse. It's all about keeping cool and remembering that the Constitution is on your side, so long as you're not breaking any laws.
Can you not touch my door, sir, and close my door? Can you close my door? Sir, can you close my door, sir?
Real talk. Are you from Indiana? Like, do you know Indiana law?
I know the law. Yes, I do it.
You know the law?
And don't y'all know that I don't have to answer questions? That's what I was trying to tell him.
Okay.
I tell him I was waiting on the phone call. My girl, we having an argument. I'm about to go in a little bit to go get some rest. I'm just chilling. I ain't did nothing. There's no reason for y'all to have 6 cars out here, bro.
So I just got here, so I don't know what's going on. Are you refusing to step out of the car and just talk to him?
He never asked none of that. He asked me, was I staying? He asked me what room. I told him. He came back and said, confirmed the wrong room. I told him 233. He said 232. He come back and say, you ain't in 232. I said, well, I ain't answering no more questions, man. I'm waiting on my phone call. Okay. And that's why I'm sitting here. I got a phone call in 15 minutes that I'm waiting on.
Okay. Well, we work for 2 different agencies, so
I get it.
Here, I don't know what's up. Is there a way you can step out so we can figure this out?
No. I'm talking right here for my safety. Okay. I got beat up by the police before.
I understand.
And I don't want to give my name or none of that. I ain't did nothing wrong. They didn't say I committed no crime.
So you don't have to have committed a crime, but if law enforcement asks you out of a vehicle.
But why though? Why would you just randomly come and ask me to get in my car?
So I don't know what the circumstances of that is. The Supreme Court says that I don't need a reason to ask you to step out of the car to talk to me. Doesn't mean that you've committed a crime, but you do have to legally step out to talk to me for my safety, and that's the law. If you don't, you could go to jail for resisting law enforcement. I mean,
resisting law enforcement, that would be when I'm getting arrested and I'm resisting. Not talking to y'all. I'm talking to you right now. I can perfectly talk. That would be resisting. Resisting arrest would mean I would be getting arrested. But resisting to talk to you, step out my car is not resisting anything.
I didn't say resisting arrest. I said resisting law enforcement. Not resisting.
What does that mean? I'm not resisting. I'm talking to you right now.
If you're asked to step out of the vehicle, even if no criminal activity's taking place, right? Say there's suspicion of criminal activity, I don't know. It doesn't mean that you've committed a crime.
Right.
But if you refuse to step out of the vehicle, you could be charged with resisting law, which is an arrestable offense. You can go to jail for it. So saying to avoid all of that complication, step out and help us figure out what's going on. I didn't say you did anything wrong. I just got here. But I'm just trying to keep this and make sure that you're aware of what consequences are, and we don't want to have to go there. I'm not saying that those are consequences for you now. I'm saying those are potential. So I'm trying to keep it so that there are no consequences.
Look at all these people recording. But yeah, man, it's all good. I'm waiting on the phone call, bro.
Can you step out so we figure out what's going on?
I just want to sit in here like I was.
I get it.
And I don't want to.
What I just said, though.
I heard what you said. I don't want to step out because I didn't. Okay. I'm waiting on the phone. I'm talking to you comfortably and safely from here. And then, and not only that, it's 6 of you guys, if not more.
What room did you say you were in, sir?
You understand what I'm saying?
You said 233.
Are you in 233?
That's what I'm waiting on the phone call for, bro.
So you lying.
I'm waiting.
Lying again. There is.
I never answered your question, first off. But you see why I want to stay in, though? Because he's acting as if I committed a crime or something.
Right. So I think what the issue is here is that because you wouldn't come out and talk, I think that kind of raises our risk a little bit, and that's why we're
Nah,
here.
it's many of you guys. Y'all got guns. I'm a lorry. I have no weapon. You guys have weapons, and it's multiple.
You know what would help us lower it? Can you step out of the car and we can talk about it? It doesn't mean we're searching your car.
I didn't say you were.
It just means that you're.
I just feel safer in the car. I mean, this is good enough. You got the door open, and you open it without my consent, but
The plates aren't legal on this anyway. It shows that the plates that belong on here expired in 2020, so it's illegally plated. We're going to tow the vehicle, so you're going to have to get out.
So that's the decision that's being made.
you can't tow my vehicle, bro.
You sure can.
If you didn't pull me over, you know that.
No,
That's not the
You
case.
can't just randomly come in somebody, and how you know this even my vehicle? Like, I could be just sitting in here.
Doesn't matter.
I could have walked right out of there. You can't just come and walk up and say, because you don't want to give me your identification, or you didn't even ask for it. I don't even know what is this about. What's the purpose of you even riding around my place?
I haven't.
You came to ask me if I was staying here. Why are you talking about my license plate?
But then you lied to me about it.
It don't matter if I lied. I never said I lied. Who said I lied about anything?
You did lie.
I lied about what?
What room you were staying in? That you were staying.
I didn't lie about nothing.
So what room are you staying in?
I didn't lie about anything, and I don't have to tell you that. That's not the case here. I'm not here causing a problem. I'm not here. They said they called you because they thought I wasn't staying here. They talked to me 4 or 5 hours ago before check-in time. It's not against the law for me to sit in the vehicle and talk on the phone just because they thought I wasn't staying here. So all of this is irrelevant.
No, it's.
It very is.
Oh man.
It very so much is.
It's not.
You didn't catch me on the side of the road, not pulled in here, and you say, "Oh, I'm pulling you over," and your plot ran your plate. You didn't do any of that. You came over here because you thought I wasn't standing in the room. How does not stand in the?
We got called here.
He got called here, not you. But he knows the law, and he knows what I'm saying. See, and that's what it is. You think you got a feeling, and that's how people get in lawsuits, because you have a feeling. I'm an Army veteran, and I'm served the country just like y'all doing. So don't think that I don't know the law because you think I don't know the law.
You don't know you can't be in possession of a vehicle with bad plates on it. Out.
Lord have mercy. This guy. We're at 8 minutes and 59 seconds. Police
All right.
bothering me.
Just because, and I'm not asking for your ID and stuff. I just want to be able to address you correctly while we're talking.
Mhm.
So what's your name?
Just good citizen, man. I'm a great citizen, actually. Outstanding citizen.
Okay. Well, my name's John.
I get it, John.
Can I get your first name at least so we can talk?
We talking now, John?
That's fine. This is what I want to try to avoid for you. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand that obviously
So
you don't have a ton of trust in us, and I get that. That's fine. But I want to try to explain a little bit of.
can you close that door?
Can I close it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna step out and talk to me so we can have this?
I'm gonna
conversation?
open this one and I'm gonna just sit down because I'm feeling sick. I'm gonna just sit here.
That's fine. So what I'm trying.
But I am recording just like you
That's
guys.
fine. What I'm trying to get across is that I'm trying to share some of what Indiana's law is and kind of how we operate, because I don't want to set you charge or get in trouble for something that's probably pretty petty, right? So I'm trying to give you this information so that you can make a good decision with us. I don't want to grab you and pull you out of the car or do any of that shit. I don't want to do any of it.
All right, because I don't deserve that, man.
No, and I don't think you do either. But you got to understand, eventually it's going to come if you don't work with us a little bit. And I want to tell you this too. That's not the way I want it to go, but it's legal. It's legit. So we don't want to do all that. You know, at this point, with everything that's going on, no one said you've committed a crime.
I know.
But by law, you're forced at this time to ID. You're forced at this time to get out of the car. All this stuff that I'm not trying to force on you because I don't want to make this a bigger thing than it is. But by law, we could go there. We could do all that. So if you're cool with kind of cooperating with that, and we don't have to grab you. We don't have to, give me your ID. All this other stuff.
Right.
That's probably a better way to go about it, because legally.
Let me give y'all this mug so y'all can go on and I can get on about my day, man.
That's legit.
That's what we want.
That's legit.
Lord have mercy.
Are you Devin?
How would you even know that anyway?
I'm just asking.
How would you know that?
Because it's in your car.
Oh, yeah, on the tag?
Yeah.
Good job. Didn't I see you earlier?
out?
Everyone recognizes him.
Yeah, he looked like somebody.
What's the deal with the plates on this car? Because those
Imagine being stopped by the police in a parking lot just chilling in your car, when out of nowhere they start demanding things like your ID or to step out of the car, without any clear reason. The officer mentions a case that gives them the right to ask you to step out of your vehicle even if you haven't done anything wrong. However, the situation gets tricky because you're not even driving. You're just parked in a private space, not under any traffic law. The officer says it's for their safety, but you haven't committed any crime and the police haven't even clearly explained why they need to check your ID. The thing is, you're legally allowed to stay in your car if you're not doing anything illegal. You don't have to share your ID or step out of the car unless there's a valid reason or a legal requirement. This case is a reminder of how important it is to understand your rights. The police have a job to do, but they also have to respect your rights, especially when they're not giving you a clear reason to comply with their demands. While the officer's actions may feel like an overreach, knowing the law and standing up for your rights can protect you from unnecessary confrontation or violation. You don't have to feel intimidated or pressured into doing something that isn't required by law. It's all about knowing when to cooperate and when to assert your rights to avoid being taken advantage of.
Oh, I'm just filming, ma'am.
Yeah, you can't do that in a federal building.
I can't record in a federal building? Why? Why?
The law.
They said so.
Yeah.
Sir, please turn it off.
But I'm not breaking any laws, I'm just filming.
Sir, turn it
It's
off.
against the law in a federal building.
What law? Do you know the law?
Government law.
Sir,
Let me go get it, right?
Yeah, I don't think there is no law, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
sir, you can either turn that off or I'll call the police.
Ma'am, you can do whatever you'd like, okay? Why would you call this? Who are you?
This is a federal building.
Yeah.
And it's, I'm actually a supervisor. My name is Justin. This is actually a federal building. You're not allowed to record in the post office. So I'm going to ask you, please stop recording.
Your name is Justin?
Yes.
And you're a supervisor here?
Yes. And can you please stop recording me?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not going to be able to do that.
Okay, you're not? Okay. No problem.
There's video cameras all over here. So you know. There.
I already know that.
Okay.
My son's a police officer.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying they're recording you. Why can't I
We're talking
record?
about you. You're not
Well, what's the
supposed to-
difference?
There's a big difference.
What makes
They're
it different?
recording for their safety, not for yours.
Oh, okay. So it's okay for them to record, but not for me.
That's right. So why are you recording? What is your purpose? Thank you.
When you'll understand it shortly if you stay around. But I bet you'll leave. But I'll reveal everything at the end. Don't worry.
Sir, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
My name is Officer McQueen, Nashville City Police Department. Okay.
Okay.
I just want to inform you that we are being recorded right now. All right.
Okay. Your body cam is on.
I'm sorry.
Your body cam is on.
It is.
Okay, great.
Gentlemen, here is the employee of the post office. This is a federal building. You cannot record in the federal building.
Okay. Officer McQueen.
Yeah.
I want to show you something, and maybe you too, supervisors. What was your name again?
Justin.
Justin. So I'm gonna bring you over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you these. This is the rules and regulations governing the conduct on postal property.
Okay.
If you read right here, photographs for news purposes may be taken and commercial purpose may be taken in entries, lobbies, foyers. So
You just said photographs?
Photographs, video.
Does it say photographs and video or just photographs?
Photographs and video are the same thing, officer.
Photographs and video are two different things.
Same
One is
thing.
a photo, one is a video.
I'm telling you, I am a journalist.
Okay.
I'm working on a story on this post office.
Okay.
So not only does the rules and regulations allow me to be here, but the First Amendment of the Constitution, freedom of press.
Any type of identification on you?
No, I don't need any identification.
How do I know you work for the press?
No, well, everybody has the freedom of press, sir.
Oh, but you said you work for the press. You are the press.
I am the press.
Okay.
Yes, I am the press,
So you
and
just
I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist working on a story on the post office.
Okay.
If you prevent that in any way, you will be violating my civil rights. You'll be violating my rights to film. I can film in a public lobby.
So does that say photographs or video?
This grants me the permission to take videos in the lobby. So
Does that say photographs or video?
maybe you should talk to the postmaster. Maybe he's a supervisor, and I get that. But maybe you should talk to the postmaster because the postmaster will be more knowledgeable on the subject. Before you do.
You just wanted to read something to me, but you said it was just photographs.
Yeah, this is photographing.
That's not a photograph.
Yes, it's the same. It's the same thing,
So
officer.
photographing the video is the same exact thing.
It's the same thing. I have freedom of the press. I'm allowed to be here and record in the lobby. The rules say it, and much more than the rules. And by the way, this is federal law. It's just not some poster. This is federal law.
Okay.
He informed me that I'm breaking federal law filming, which I know not to be the case. And on top of that, I have freedom of press. I can record in public buildings. This is a public building.
Okay.
I know you said it's a federal building,
Okay.
but federal means public. It's the same thing.
Okay. Would you be able to carry firearms in this building too?
I don't know. So I don't have a firearm, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Do you have any ID on you?
I'm not going to give you any ID, officer.
Oh, okay.
I haven't broken any laws. Thank you. So I'm basically exercising my First Amendment right to film in public. That's it.
Okay, well, you're on federal property.
Yeah, I understand that.
On federal property, you have to have permission.
Not true.
Sir, it is true.
I can show you the rules and regulations governing the post office, which is federal law. If you'd like, you can read that.
What your reason is for
I'm
videoing?
a journalist working on a story. I have a First Amendment right to film in public. This is public.
Keep everybody out.
Wait.
And you start videotaping people.
Whoa, let's slow down here.
We
I'm
know
not.
your First Amendment right.
Okay, so
you and everybody else tells us that every day.
So wait.
Like, you creep people out. Like,
Okay,
you like
so
legit
can I tell you?
explanation.
Can I tell you why I'm here? I already told you guys why I'm here. I already told you. There's no need for you guys to be here. There's none.
You just said-
I told you.
you
I'm
just
a
said-
journalist working on a story. I just told you that.
Saying that you're a journalist?
Ma'am, unfortunately, you do not need identification. No, you do not. You do not need identification identifying yourself as a journalist. You do not.
Do you have
The
identification?
First Amendment
Okay, you
grants
want to
me.
show me where that says that?
It's the First Amendment of the Constitution, ma'am.
That says that you don't
Freedom of
have
press.
ID?
No, it says that I have freedom of press.
Usually journalists carry ID, identify themselves as journalists so that we don't run into this problem.
Why would I need to ID myself to you,
Because you're
ma'am?
on private property.
No, I am not.
You're on federal property.
Outside there, you
Well,
do whatever
hold
you
on.
You are on
This is public property.
This is not public
1,
property.
2, 3, 4, 5 officers for a man with a camera. And I just told you that. It's the rules. That's federal law, by the
Be
way.
taking permission of the local postmaster.
Yeah, other photographs. Other. You missed the other on there. I know it very well. Yeah, lobbies. This is the lobby. I'm not in a restricted area. So, you know, unfortunately, I can film.
I mean, again, I'm not well versed when it comes to that.
So I would. Can I get your name and badge number? I didn't get it. Can I get it, please?
Yeah.
What is it?
Absolutely.
What is it?
I'm giving it to you.
Oh, okay. You're gonna give me a card.
Dude,
Thank
man,
you.
like, what is your hostility, man?
I don't have a hostility.
Are you
Sir,
trying to like prove something? Like,
I don't have a hostility. That's a mischaracterization of me.
Listen to me, man.
You've been barking at me since you got here.
You start videotaping people. It starts creeping people out, man.
I'm not videotaping anybody in
Everyone hides
particular.
behind the First Amendment because it's the First Amendment. You can do whatever you want. I'll say whatever you want on video camera. I have no problem. I'm a photographer as well. I've got my master's in photography. Like, you just start going into people's public businesses and you start like this.
So
like this,
okay,
like
but
this
listen,
is like
that was uncalled for.
Come on, man.
He got that on his body
I can
camera.
hear the accent. I'm from New York.
He's got his body camera.
A lot better, man.
What do you mean, man? Come on, man.
Come on,
So exercising my rights is a problem.
No, doing this in front of people and not telling them what they're doing is creeping people
First,
out, man.
you don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe
You have
go up to
listen.
a
Why
manager
don't
here and
you?
say, excuse me, sir.
Why don't you understand? Why don't you?
Mind if I did X, Y, Z? But no,
Listen,
it's not
I
like it.
hear you
You'll
talking.
see. It's you'll see.
I hear you talking, but I don't hear you listening. I don't hear you listening.
Look, hide behind the First Amendment.
Great. I will. It protects me. It protects me from people like you. Yes, I will. Thank you. Come on, man. You know I wasn't being difficult with you when you got
being
here.
extremely difficult.
Really?
Yes.
I'm being difficult?
You're pointing something out that says photographs. It has nothing to do with video.
Man, come
Now all of a
on.
sudden you say you know what you're talking about. You have no documentation on you. I have no idea. How do I know you work for the press? So I just walk around.
I'm telling
and say,
you.
okay, I work for the press. Where's your ID? Okay.
You don't need it.
I'm gonna walk around and tell you I'm a police officer, but I'm not showing you any credentials.
That's different. You need to show me that.
It's always different.
You need
It's
to
always
show me
different.
that. You need to show me proof
Okay.
you're a police officer. You do. That's your job. My job, I don't have to show you anything. Unfortunately, that's the way it works.
Okay.
If you don't like the way it works, take it up with your local congressman. Have them change
You need to take-
have them change
you
the
should take-
Constitution.
You should take things up.
I don't need to. I'm
Okay.
within my rights to be here and film.
Okay.
You guys are wasting taxpayer dollars. You guys should be gone by now. You guys should just leave.
You live here in the city?
You guys should just leave.
Do you live here in the city?
You get federal grants?
Is it your money?
Do you get federal
Is it
grants?
money? Do you pay the federal grants?
Do I pay federal taxes?
I have no idea. You won't get. I have no idea if you're employed. I have no idea who you are. I have no idea about anything. Right?
I don't even want to talk to you anymore,
Okay,
man.
then don't talk to me.
Because you're being difficult.
Okay.
You're being difficult. I don't even want to talk to you.
Don't talk to me then.
It's just a back and
You
forth.
don't want to stick on a camera in front of my face.
I mean, I'm filming you, yeah, because
Okay.
I
Well, you say
don't know what you're
talk
gonna
to me.
do.
You're sitting here having a conversation with me.
Okay, great. Did I ever come up to any one of you and start filming?
The reason
No.
why I'm being vocal is because there's a lot of this going around these days.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunately creeping the hell out of people that people just walk around just doing this, and what they want is they want to be agitated. They want to push agendas on
Let's
people.
hear this guy's
They want to
speech.
make sure.
I want to make
wants
sure
us-
you're doing your job. Yeah.
He wants us to make sure that we take that camera because he's probably
You
looking
don't
for a
pay him.
lawsuit.
How do you know that?
He wants us to do
Because I
something
know that.
to him. He
You
wants,
know?
He's looking
Yes, I
for it.
do.
Oh,
But we're not
okay.
gonna
Just
do
like
it.
you, just like you knew that the federal law was against, right?
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
Well, let's see how long you're gonna be here.
All right, we'll see. Longer than you. Guarantee you that.
I don't think so.
All righty.
I'll be here.
Okay, great. Filming the building is creepy, huh? I didn't film not one person. You don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea. You just came in here and started escalating. I wasn't filming people individually.
Sir, you were asked numerous times.
I was not filming you individually, ma'am. I was not filming either one of you individually until you decided to talk to me.
Play it back.
Yeah, until you talked to me.
Play it back.
Federal law, right?
Play it back.
Oh man, I'm not gonna entertain it anymore.
Stand by. The security forces are going to be.
Okay,
they're
that's
going to
fine.
be getting some.
You can't even tell me your name, man. Like, what's your name? Like,
What do
I
you
gave
mean?
you my name, my number, my badge number.
Unfortunately,
Come on,
listen.
unfortunately,
Unfortunately, that's your
unfortunately
job. You took a job where you had to do that, right? Come on, you took a job where you have to do that. I didn't take that job. I took a job where I don't have to give my name. Right? Come on. You have to give your name.
bro.
You didn't give me
that is
your card
another
because
one.
you didn't give me your card because you wanted to. You have to.
It's right here.
Because you have to.
No,
You have to have your name here. Yes, you
Technically, we
do.
don't have to give you a card. We have to identify ourselves.
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
took the extra step and give you a card. I could be like, nope, get a piece
Okay.
of paper and get a pen out, and I'll provide you with my information.
All right, guys. I don't even want to fight with you guys anymore. It's just
Okay.
it's not productive to the overall. It's not
I'll be
productive.
here all day long.
Yeah, we're getting paid all day.
I'll be here all day long.
Yeah, me too.
Something tells me that YouTube video is gonna be like contempt of cop videos.
Oh, okay.
Something
Nobody's
tells
gonna
me
watch
that.
it. Who cares? It's gonna be nothing. Who cares? I'm not losing any sleep over it.
No, I don't.
It's gonna be like, hey guys, guess what? I posted a video today. You want to see it? Okay. I seen 3 people watch the video. Woo, big deal.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know,
6
McQueen.
Badge comes off, I go home.
I'm gonna let you know, McQueen. They're not people are
Let me
people
know.
people are not gonna like
Let me know.
your behavior here today, man.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything wrong. You guys are here to enforce laws, not enforce feelings, not enforce
I'm trying to say
policies.
is that you want to specifically point me to something, and what you pointed me to was completely wrong. You say,
Oh,
oh, it
man.
means it's a synonym. It's a synonym. No, it's not a synonym.
Okay, man. I just
You wait until 3 of my friends watch this video. You wait. Okay, 3 of your friends watch this video.
yeah, 3 of my friends. I know.
Or acquaintance. I would probably say acquaintance. I don't know about friends.
Okay.
Acquaintances.
Okay. It's not professional what you're doing, man.
Okay.
Stay professional.
Okay.
Don't
You just-
even if I
went
was
over
here.
this. You just
Listen.
went over this.
Even
Now
if I
you're
was
talking
here.
about feelings.
No, but listen. Even if I was here.
Now this is unprofessional. My feelings are. Come on.
I'm not, did I say my feelings are hurt? It's your job
So
to be
why are you
professional.
complaining?
No, it's your job to
what
be
point-
professional. That's your job. Do you understand the difference between my job and your job? Your job is to be professional, protect, and serve.
Oh, really?
That's your job.
Is it
Yes.
really?
That's why you get paid.
So we can't have a dialogue back and forth, and so
No,
so,
a respectful dialogue.
So
I'd be open to a respectful dialogue.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm asking you questions.
So this dialogue hasn't been respectful.
You just know as long as you're doing it, you can't record
Behind the counter.
behind the counter.
Correct.
Customer transactions.
Correct,
stuff
sir.
like that.
I know that. Or restricted areas. I know that.
Yep.
But everywhere else I can film.
Right, yeah.
Great.
Public space is accessible and
Yeah.
everything, so yeah.
Yeah. So we're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you know the
There you go,
rules.
McQueen.
They know the rules.
I told you were going to learn today. You wanted to learn. You told me, and I told you somebody's going to come and help you. So what I'm doing is I'm filming the post office, and I'm gathering content for a story. Not once have I went up to the counter. Not once have I filmed any type of financial transactions or any sensitive information or entered a restricted area. I'm simply gathering information from the outside as well as the inside of the post office for news purposes.
For news purposes?
Yeah.
What kind of news purposes? Do you
Well,
have,
I'm
are
a
you
journalist.
reporter?
Yeah,
you're a journalist.
I'm a journalist, correct.
Okay. Do you represent a paper? Or
I'm an independent journalist.
You're an independent
journalist. Correct, sir.
Lots of people like that nowadays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it's a way to make a living.
Heck yeah, it is. Okay, so basically you just told me everything that I was going to tell you. You're okay to be in here. Okay, First Amendment right, you're absolutely correct. What you have to do is you have to stay out of the way, like of a customer line for the customers.
In this situation, the person filming is just trying to exercise their First Amendment right to record in a public space, which is totally allowed. It's important to understand that public spaces like post offices are not private property. They're government property, and as such, people are generally allowed to record in those areas unless there's a clear restriction. The person filming even pointed out that the rules for postal properties allow for photography and video for journalistic purposes. The confusion here seems to be that the supervisor and officer don't fully understand the law or what qualifies as public space. They claimed it was against the law to film in a federal building, but the person filming was right to challenge that. In fact, they're protected by the First Amendment, which gives the press the right to report and document in public spaces, like the lobby of a federal building. It gets tricky when those in authority don't know the rules they're enforcing, especially when they try to escalate things instead of calmly explaining the laws. The filming wasn't done in an aggressive way, it's just someone doing their job as a journalist. The important thing here is to stand firm on your rights even when faced with people who may not know them as well as they should. The tension could have been avoided if the officers took the time to listen and learn about the law before making threats.
In middle of Stockton. Yes, it's an aviation facility.
Hello,
Do you know
Mr.
that taking
Purtle?
unauthorized photograph or camera of this facility is in violation of federal law.
Which one is that? Which law is
It's
that?
the National Defense Act of 1950. I can call the FBI and have you arrested right now. Do you want me to do that? 'Cause
Would you
I
mind? Would you mind doing that?
I will
for me?
do that.
Thank you, brother.
You should turn off your cameras right now because this is a violation of federal law.
I know, but then the FBI
You
won't
cannot-
have any evidence.
You cannot film or
How
photograph
long do you think it
aviation
takes the FBI to
facilities.
get here?
Look up the National Defense Act of 1950.
That's a long time ago. They're in the middle of Stockton. You're eating sandwiches. You're good to go.
Take a good look at this. Photograph that and read it.
Okay, what's it say?
Can you read English? Read it.
It doesn't say photograph, though.
Photographing.
It says all persons entering. I'm not entering.
Look, I'm going to go call the FBI
Isn't this
right
is
now.
a public space?
Hey, can you tell the FBI to come out here and hurry up? Tell them to hurry up.
You know, I'll call the sheriffs too. They're get here quicker.
No, don't call them. They shoot people in the back 7 times. What if that happens?
We're not black, remember?
Hi. Why do you want to know? Who said that? So you don't know what law you're enforcing? Do you know it's legal? You know, Google Earth flies over here. It's a bunch of garbage in a field, and they're acting like it's top secret.
So you guys are just filming just because?
Yeah, the Google Earth flies over this, and we're not going on their property, but they're all butthurt. We don't show ID.
Have we committed a crime?
Yeah, what crime have we? Are we being detained?
Are we being detained?
You guys are being detained.
What? We're being detained?
For what crime?
For what crime?
Because we're having them call us for...
But what's the suspicion of the crime?
And now you guys have to...
What's California law?
So is
No,
it
but
consensual?
do you know California law?
I have the right to investigate.
No, but do you know California law? You have to be committed a crime or being suspected of committing a crime. What is the two that we did?
I'm still trying to investigate that.
So you are detaining me before you even know if there's a crime.
I'm investigating.
So what crime have we committed if you're going to detain us?
Yeah, what crime?
Or what crime are you suspecting us of?
I'm just asking here questions. You guys are free to record.
So this is consensual?
Well, we're not asking if we can record.
Yeah,
We're free to record. That's what we're trying to tell them.
Yeah, 148G. Have you searched it up? You got a phone?
You have a supervisor?
Yeah, can we
Because you'd be illegally detaining us right now.
Yeah. Can we call your supervisor?
You guys have IDs?
I'm not showing ID. You can only get ID
If we've committed a crime.
if we committed a crime.
Is that your supervisor?
No, that's not.
Can you get your supervisor?
Yeah, I don't think you really know the law very well. Are you a trainee?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, hey, can you tell her the law that we have to have committed a crime
Oh, that's your
or
training officer.
about to commit a crime, Corporal?
What are you guys doing here? What are you guys doing?
Can you tell her the law?
I asked you a question. What are you
But
guys
I'm asking you a question first.
What are you guys doing here?
What law are you enforcing right now, Corporal?
Again, what
Are we being
you
just?
guys don't.
We are filming for a story. We are journalists filming for filming.
Have
for
you
a
heard of
story.
148G?
I can only
Sir?
understand one person at a time.
Okay, have
if
you?
No, listen.
No, you listen.
No, you listen.
No, you listen.
If you want to do this, we can play games, okay?
I don't want to play games with
I'm
you.
going to tell you right now. I'm talking to one person at a
148G.
time. One person at a
148G.
time. One person at a
148G.
time. One person at a time.
148G.
You understand that? You comprehend that. I want to make sure you do comprehend that
148G.
before I start talking to you.
148G.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
I'm going to talk to you because I can understand what you're saying. Sir, can you come over here?
This is toxic masculine.
One person
I don't
at
think
a
so.
time. One at a time.
What's the crime we're being
suspected?
suspected? Are we being detained?
What is your purpose?
What are we being detained
What
for?
is your purpose here?
Are we being
Would
detained?
you guys like to talk to a supervisor?
Yes. We actually called for a supervisor, but y'all were being bitch asses, so.
Are we being detained? That's what I want to know. Are we free to go or are we being detained?
Freedom of speech, okay?
Are we free to go or are we being
I
detained?
was telling you.
Are we free to go or are you getting asked a question?
Violating my rights. You are
We're free to go?
violating my rights.
Go and not videotape the property.
Okay, well then we're going to go. Have a good day.
Very well.
And we're going to go film it from here.
You're not going to videotape the property.
We're going to film the property.
You're not going to videotape.
We are filming the property.
If you continue.
And there's nothing you can do about it, Corporal. You have no law.
You guys
Yeah,
hate
you guys are about ready to get a big education on the law.
You guys hate America? Well, obviously, because you guys are not enforcing the
Did you guys
Constitution.
take an oath to enforce the Constitution?
Period.
What law are you enforcing right now? Some contractor? Tell him to get back to fixing the gate and shut the hell up.
Yeah. Go away!
You will be
Go
arrested.
away!
Are you not understanding?
All right, if you guys come
Go away!
filming
Go
a federal
away!
facility,
Hey!
you could be prosecuted by the FBI.
You.
Okay?
Are you the FBI?
No, I'm
Go
not.
away! Go get your FBI! Hurry up!
Out of here. Get
Are
the
you
out of here.
Go.
Go.
Pineapples?
Get the out of here.
Go
I'll
away!
look you guys up.
Go away!
Go the away.
You guys want to provide me with any identification?
Go
You're not
away!
required to because you're not.
Go away!
Off.
Go away! Go away! You're dismissed.
Yeah, you're dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
I'm not being detained. Thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't searched you.
understand what he said?
I don't consent to search.
We don't answer
I didn't
questions.
ask.
We're not asking anything. That's a question. Is that a question? Would you put a question mark at the end of that? Then it's a question. Yeah, just go.
Any other questions?
We didn't have any questions, and we don't ask you
You're
any
asking a
questions.
lot of them. You're free to go.
We're free to stay, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys have to leave before we do.
Yeah, I told sir.
You guys make up the law, silly rules.
In this situation, things really got out of hand because the officers didn't understand the law and went too far with their actions. They tried to say that the National Defense Act of 1950 stopped the filmmakers from recording, but that's not true here. The law applies to military areas, not regular public spaces, and these people weren't doing anything illegal. They were just filming in public, which is totally protected by the First Amendment. When the officers asked for IDs, they crossed a line. The Fourth Amendment protects you from being forced to show ID unless the police have a good reason to suspect you've committed a crime. The officers didn't have that reason here. This is why it's so important to know your rights, especially when dealing with police. The officers also seemed pretty unsure of themselves, with one even saying they were a trainee. This shows that 6 months of training might not be enough to handle real-life situations, especially ones like this. Instead of calming the situation down, the officers tried to intimidate the filmmakers, asking them to stop recording and threatening to call the FBI. It could have all been avoided if the officers knew better and handled things more professionally. In the end, the filmmakers stood their ground, showing how important it is to know when the police are overstepping and when you should stick up for your rights.
This household, the lawn service company.
It shows, I don't have it on me, because it's come down to the private road from what they determined. They've all had what they've done here. I don't know how old that is, and that's correct. Yes, yes. So
No.
that's what I'm saying. So this is private property.
What is business they have?
Well, the thing behind the building is that it's an apartment.
People are using our property. You asked me a question. Our property, attacking us. So we don't want to have it here, we don't need to handle here, but we don't want to be involved in it. So we don't want anyone from base and landing.
He's parked on the No, sir, we have you on camera. The grass is lighter. Come on. He never said false report.
He's not following the report.
Whatever it is, he's alleging that he set foot on it to get out of the vehicle.
Again, we weren't here. We can only go off what the speeding camera shows. If they want to show it to us, yes. But at the end of the day, if you step foot on the property, they have. Okay.
How do we get your chief to respond to us? We've been emailing her.
ID on you? Because this is a private roadway.
I know.
Okay, can we get your ID then, please?
I have permission to be here.
Permission from who? By who?
I have permission to be here.
By who?
I have permission to be here.
Who do you have permission to be?
Or has the authority to give me permission.
And who is that?
None of your damn
Is there
business.
one of these residents here?
Yes, it is.
There's only 4 of them.
Business. I'm telling you, I have permission to be here.
Okay. All right.
You can't trespass me when I'm an invited guest. How do you know I'm not?
Well,
How do you know I'm not? Then shut up. Then shut up and deal with what you got here for.
You shut up. I'm permission to be
I'm an
here.
invited
Oh,
guest.
you
It's
got-
none of your business. It's none of your business.
We get to the- if that's the
It is none of your. I am invited to be here
By who?
by one of the property owners that are abutted along this road, to this road.
Okay, and just tell me which resident it is.
None of your business.
That's all we got to do. I'll confirm.
I don't have to do anything to you.
Right.
Investigation.
Okay.
Now, if you have some evidence that I'm not allowed to be here, well, then by all means, probable cause and do your job, Sergeant Lackey. How is my name going to help you determine anything? I haven't been trespassed from anything. Nobody has presented me with a trespass from anywhere.
We're working on it. Give us a second.
Yeah, show it to me. I have to be served with a trespass before you can. Adrian hiding. Why won't he be served? What's Adrian hiding from? He's hiding from your middle finger?
Is that Chad?
No, that's. Are you McCreary? No, are you or McCleary or McCreary? What's your name, officer?
That is Officer McCreary, sir.
The ones that are about to get added to my lawsuit. Now that I've seen some of the video, go on your property. I just let you know. I'm the attorney for one of the property owners. To receive a criminal trespass warning, you're not required to identify. You don't have to give them anything. Just they trespass you and you refuse to leave. That's when it becomes a crime. Right now, it's just them executing. So,
Tell me, can we pack up and leave?
you can just pack up and leave legally.
Tell me, you get what you need?
Permission to hold you for a crime. Matter of fact, I'll do the same thing. Violate your rights. They're good at that.
I'm not going to give it to you.
Yeah, y'all are a piece of work. Y'all are the ones that are doing this.
That won't get back to us.
Y'all just keep.
Mr. Grisham, have good day, sir. Good day.
Yeah. She even knows my name.
In this situation, the officer's actions seemed to go too far. The person was legally carrying a knife in Texas, where it's allowed as long as it's under certain size limits and not in restricted areas like schools or courts. The officer stepped in without any real reason to believe the person was doing something wrong, which seems like an overreach of authority. Everyone has the right to walk around freely in public, and carrying a knife in this case isn't against the law. The officer's focus on officer safety is understandable in some situations, but it shouldn't be used as an excuse to mess with people's rights when there's no threat. The officer didn't show any clear cause for stopping the person, like suspicion of a crime or dangerous behavior. While it's important for officers to stay safe, they also have to respect people's rights. Without a solid reason, they can't just tell someone to move or threaten them with arrest. This situation shows that officers need to balance keeping themselves safe with upholding citizens' rights. It's about doing the job fairly and not overstepping boundaries.